take this back part, you're gonna lift up your mattress, and you're gonna tuck this whole backside in. Down. Tuck it nice and neat. You have this hanging over. You're gonna pull up the extra like this, so it makes kind of an L shape. Fold it down, pull it nice and tight. You're gonna tuck all this in, lift it up, tuck all this in here.
Sorry. I thought it was at first, then I noticed all these cars around. Huh?
Where you go? Thanks.
They are. I know.
What up?
How you are?
You could do a few like that, and then under this, you could do a few like that. So we do a few more of these. Take, let's say we've got.
Yeah, you see how whenever you got to go by the steps. I mean, it's hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. It just takes getting the hang of it.
This one doesn't, right? Squared, copy this one down the way it is, but because you know this one's got a number as well, put +0 in there, okay? Because when you go through more,
Right. Look at me. Face. Ease. Rest. At ease. Overheat. Rest. Stand up. Ease.
Browning and 250 caliber.
Personnel, aircraft, or equipment with highly effective armor. Highly effective armor.
Go side. In the Army, we understand go is good, no go is bad. And sometimes you can hear a 50 cal, if it's not firing right, you can hear. All right. First group. First group. Move back. Third group. Third group. All right, this time, privates, you're going to do a control pair to the body and then one to the head. Control pair, then one to the head. Threat! Two to the body, one to the head. It's called a failure drill. Threat! Now we know that we got more. Threat! All right, what we're gonna do when I say threat, or what we're gonna do now, it's called a failure drill to two persons, almost a box drill. So what we have.
My full name is Dustin Ray Lewis, and I live in my hometown is Franklin, Indiana.
Dustin, tell me a little bit about what you like to do.
I like to play sports and play football with my friends, and I like to hang out with my friends and do stuff like go to the movies and stuff like that, whatnot.
Cool. What do you think about the Patriot Academy? What did you think about the school when you first got off the bus?
Well, at first I thought it was going to be a little bit different, but now that I'm here, it kind of, I don't know, it changed a lot. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like easier, but once you start doing it, it's actually kind of hard to march and stuff. But it's pretty fun. I'd like to do it some other time.
That's good. What have you learned so far today?
I've learned that whenever the Army people, whenever they're in their training and stuff, that there is some traps and stuff that is set into their training facility, and if they do the wrong thing, then it could blow up or whatever or what. Yeah.
Have you? What do you think about your mentor down here, Private Beverly?
Private Beverly he likes to mess around too sometimes, but he's a nice guy, and he stays in control and watches out over other people and teaches them how to do the right thing, and teaches me how to stand straight in the Army and do the right thing in the Army.
Why is it important to have control? Why do you think it is?
I think it's important to have control because if you didn't, then it could be very disrespectful of what you do to others and what you show to others.
Do you feel that emulating or for you trying to be like him, do you think that would help you in your own life and school? Tell me how.
Because him showing me how to be the right Army man and if I plan on joining the Marines or Army or whatever. And so that showed me a lot how to stand up in the Army and I'm going to know a lot before I even go in, so it's better for me.
Are you looking forward to learning more? You're only halfway through this red, white, and blue program. Are you looking forward to more?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot more.
And what are you going to do with what you've learned while you've been here?
I'm probably going to write that down in my notebook that they're making us write in, and then I'm going to remember and I'm going to keep track of that.
How do you think other people are going to see you now that you've taken some of the things that they've learned and you want to instill those in your life? How do you think your family, your friends will see you?
More respectful and not disobedient as much.
That's good. Anything else you'd like to add about the staff here, the food?
The food is actually it's better than school food, so I've enjoyed the food here actually. It's pretty good.
What do you think about the school? I mean, does it look like a school to you? Does it feel like a school?
It doesn't really feel like a school only because I'm not in the Army men. I'm not in like the Army gown, so it's kind of more difficult for me to look at it their way. So yeah, it's not more. I mean, it looks like a school, but it doesn't feel like one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Dustin, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your time. Private Beverly, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What high school did you go to? And what led you to drop out of school or not complete high school?
I went to Linton Stockton High School, which is about 45 minutes away from Terre Haute, Indiana. And what led me to drop out was I started getting around the wrong crowd, started getting into stuff I shouldn't have been, and stopped doing schoolwork. Transferred over to Atterbury Job Corps, and then didn't finish that, and went home, tried to get a job, couldn't get it, and so I got tired of the lifestyle I was about to get into because I almost went to jail, and so I decided to just join the military, and then I ended up here after basic.
How has the transformation been for you in your life, going from almost going to jail to joining the military and being here today?
It's made me respect and have more care about stuff that I used to have, and make me appreciate more stuff in life, and that I could have just messed up and just amounted to nothing.
Tell me about the red, white, and blue program. Why is that important to you to be involved in?
I think it's important because it's keeping people from about to end up in the same path that I am, and giving them more of an ideal what not to, how to change things in their perspective of dropping out, and make them appreciate going to school instead of just dropping out and not having a job, education, or any of that.
Did you have a mentor growing up, a mentor?
A mentor? No, sir.
You didn't?
No, sir.
Do you think that would have helped you? And if you do, tell me how that would have helped you growing up.
It probably would have helped me by teaching me things that I shouldn't do and the people I shouldn't hang around, and kept me out of a little bit of trouble that I was getting into, sir.
Now the shoe's on the other foot, and it's a good shoe on the other foot.
Yes, sir.
You're here at the Patriot Academy. You have a chance to give back.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel for you to give back and to give that mentoring hand and that guidance to someone like Dustin?
It feels pretty good. It makes me have, I can't think of the word. It makes me real happy about being able to do it. It makes me feel like I'm helping somebody out and making the right decision in life instead of making the wrong decision like I did.
Tell me about Dustin. What's your impression of him?
He's a good kid. He likes to mess around a lot, though. but he's a good kid.
Do you see some of yourself in him?
Yes. 'Cause I used to do the same stuff. Mess around, talk, like to wrestle around and all that.
So how's your day been today?
Today's been great. I like this. Get to interact with all the new kids, learn some stuff about them.
Trevor Hirby from Conway, Arkansas.
Private Hirby, how was the experience here at the Patriot Academy?
Patriot Academy, it's great. A lot better physical training. Actually get my diploma and learning a lot more about everything, getting friends.
What happened when you were back in Conway, Arkansas? What led you to drop out of school or not complete high school?
My family had a lot of financial problems. We would move. I think I went to a total of 13 schools, so it just made it nearly impossible to get anything done.
How do you feel now that you've accomplished this feat, coming here and getting close to earning your diploma?
Great. I feel like I can make my mom proud.
What else? How else do you make yourself proud? If so, tell me how.
To make myself proud, it all goes off. I try to just make my brother proud, make my mom. They're the ones that motivate me. So everything I do for them.
That's good. Are you excited about serving in the National Guard?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it. Tell me about your unit.
That's great. My unit is 39th Infantry Brigade Combat Team in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm a Fort Observer. Basically, it's just a lot of combat.
And where do you go after this?
After this, I go to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, to be a 13 Foxtrot Fire Sports Specialist.
Okay. Tell me about this week. What did you do with the Red, White, and Blue program?
We led them around, taught them some basic combat drills of breaching and clearing and reflexive fire. We also took them for PT and learned a little bit about them while they learned about us.
Anything else you want to add about the Red, White, and Blue program? It's a new mentorship program.
I think it's great. I mean, it really opened my eyes and made me remember what it was like when I was a kid at their age.